what if we did a creature feature set in the Star Wars universe?
Okay, interesting. I like it. I think that Star Wars always has creatures, always has this kind of effect, but they're never the primary focus. It's always kind of like, here's a moment with a creature, but we're moving on to the next thing. Even though that moment is probably great for 5 or 10 minutes, you're gone very quickly. So having like it all be focused on this one thing and making that your entire narrative, I think that's really interesting. And you don't see a lot of that in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, because you can even go back to Luke Skywalker getting clobbered by the Wampa on Hoth. Like, that was an amazing moment. But then they're like, we can't linger with there anymore. And it gets accelerated to the point where when you watch The Rise of Skywalker, like Rey and the crew meet this giant snake, and she like helps heal it, and like off we go. And people are like, well, what is that? It doesn't matter. We have to move on. And it's like, I'm in the favor of let's slow down and like let's give these creatures a moment to kind of build their menace, build their not backstory, but just kind of give them a bit more purpose.
Of course,
because again,
like, give me more Wampas any day of the week. Give me more Wampas. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best moments in that movie.
Well, we can do that actually.
Yeah,
we could actually focus on the Wampa.
Yeah,
why not? This
course,
snow yeti that nearly killed Luke. Imagine if this thing decided to eat him first instead of the Tauntaun. But it's such a memorable creature, and it's like that itself could be its own film if you make it a group of people being hunted by the Wampa or a clan of Wampas, basically.
I really like that idea, and like that whole scene with Luke is like a mini horror film just isolated into those moments, because he's on the Tauntaun, he gets knocked down, suddenly he's hanging upside down, and it's so iconic because it's one of those times where he really uses the Force, and we see how powerful Luke is eventually going to get to escape from this Wampa. But it's all just a one section or one scene where like it becomes as close as you'll get to a horror movie, and then they just kind of move on. Like, so why don't we just go into that lane and just stay there?
Yeah, for sure. I love it. And then I guess we're like, but who are the people being hunted? Is it the rebels? I have a vibe of like, let's see some stormtroopers and kind of get to know them. Like, I love the iconography of them anyway, but like I can imagine if you did have stormtroopers in Hoth, maybe their ship goes down, the comms breaks, and now they're stuck in this scenario where they're being hunted. Like maybe they hide in a cave because of the blistering weather conditions.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, no, this is really, really good.